This was not supposed to exist. My next Pope Explains episode was supposed to be on the fucking aliens and the alien saga, but I can't hold my tongue, guys. Okay? And I'm annoyed. My wife, right, Tatiana, she is like the biggest Nintendo fan ever, and I just watched her face go from happy to very, very, very sad. So today's special edition, recorded on the iPad as far as vocals, so if it doesn't sound as good, forgive me. Pope Explains is going to be on the indie, free-to-play, throwaway games nobody cares about direct that happened on February 17th of 2021. So there's a few fundamental problems with the direct that happened. The first one is, I don't know if y'all know this, but we haven't had a Nintendo Direct since like 2019. In 2020, those dudes basically decided they didn't want to do it. There was problems with the coronavirus and all that good stuff. So we just didn't get them. We got these little mini directs, and then we got these things, these partnerships, right? Nintendo is an interesting thing because most of their IPs and most of the stuff that people get hype over are the old school things, right? So you have like your Mario. Whoops, that is way too high. Sorry about that. You have your Mario, right? You have your Zelda. You have your Animal Crossing. You have Smash. You have, you have a few different things, right? What was the other one? Mario Party and Mario Kart. Now, I am obviously missing something very important, and I left it out intentionally so you guys could understand exactly how important this is. I left out probably the most important IP that they have. Mario Golf. Okay? They announced a new Mario Golf game. That's what we wanted. We wanted Mario fucking Golf. Okay? Good to know. So, no Mario Odyssey 2 announcements. They faked us out with the Zelda thing. He showed up, he's like, you probably want to hear something about Legend of Zelda 2, Breath of the Wild 2, which is one of the most anticipated games in the history of gaming. Fuck you. Eat a big old bag of gummy bears. Okay? Because instead, you're getting Skyward Sword, which is probably the Zelda game that nobody ever played, so that's why they're releasing it. Okay? Animal Crossing, you get Mario blocks. Okay? Now that's admittedly pretty interesting, okay? But I don't play that game, but my wife likes it, so there we go. Smash, Xenoblade. Now, if you're like 95% of the people out there, you're probably saying, Xenoblade? Because the only reason anybody knows existed is because they did a crossover with Breath of the fucking Wild. Who's played Xenoblade? Comment in the comments if you played Xenoblade. Okay? I bet, and if you liked it, comment that too. I bet nobody comments unless they're being sarcastic. Anyway, Mario Party, no DLC. Mario Kart, no DLC or new game. So basically, it kind of seems to me that Nintendo had a big old meeting, you know? And I have a theory on why everything's happening in Nintendo, which I'll get to in a second. But my theory is they were sitting around a chair, and there's a bunch of dudes from Nintendo, right? They're all hanging out. They're all wearing suits and stuff. That's a suit. Just pretend it's a suit, okay? Work with me. And for some reason, they're all focused where the camera is. That's supposed to be a camera. That didn't work out. Well, let's just call that the leader. Okay. And they made a list of things that people want. And they said Mario and Zelda and Mario Party and Mario Kart. Right? And then they set it all afire. And they said, fuck them nerds. And the reason is because I think that Nintendo hates money. I think that they can't stand money. They're allergic to money, guys. And so that's what's going on here. Now, Nintendo used to have their shit together, And I think that the reason is simple. Reggie. This is my depiction of Reggie. Right there. He's got hair. This is Reggie. Reggie, he wears shades. Look, we all wear shades on Pope Explains. All right? Reggie's awesome, and he went to work for GameStop and some other people. Okay? So, without Reggie, what do you have? Nothing. Nothing. They fucking suck. Their shit sucks. So, you're probably thinking, Pope, why aren't you talking about the other stuff? Because I can't remember it because it was all so whack. What? We got Octopath Traveler 2, which is named like Square, Triangle, fucking X, Square again. It's like named after some obscure PlayStation code for Metal Gear Solid 3 or something. Okay? I seriously was typing Reggie again. I really miss Reggie, guys. So we got that. Then we got what? Fall Guys? What's Fall Guys? I don't even know what Fall Guys is. Me and Tatiana thought it was fucking Among Us. Okay? Just guys, just bear with me. Okay? So here's a Fall Guy. And that's his arm, you know? Okay? Maybe it'd be better if I did it from the front. So that's the Fall Guy. Right? And then here's an Among Us guy. We literally thought that it was Among Us on the Switch. Alright? So Fall Guys, stupid. Okay? Then there was Octopath Square Triangle XW Reggie. Okay? And then what else was there? There was Mario Golf. There was Legend of Mana, which apparently Legend of Mana is a very good game. I've never played it and probably am not going to, but there it goes. So I hope you like it. And then they had a bunch... Star Wars Hunters. So I was actually working when that came up. And Tatiana said, Devin, there's a Star Wars game. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's just let it play. And the guy's like... He's like... I hope you're all looking forward to Star Wars on your Switch. Free to play. Microtransactions. You can pay to be a Star Wars guy. Right? And it's just like, as soon as you say free to play, my attention immediately goes out the fucking window. I don't care about free to play games. I don't want to play them. My favorite movie of all time is Jurassic Park. There's a Jurassic Park free-to-play game out there right now. Do I play it? No. You know why? Because free-to-play is stupid. Microtransactions are stupid. If you support that, you're stupid. Unsubscribe to my channel. Okay? I don't give a fuck. So they announced that. And then what else? So there's a physical version of Hades. Hades is fabulous, by the way. Hades is a great game. Don't care about the physical version, but Hades is wonderful. Supergiant Games rules. And then some DLC for Hyrule Warriors. Okay. People were speculating. I don't know if you guys know, but before this event happened, people were speculating. And on Twitter, there was stuff like Mario was trending. And then Zelda was trending. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but the 35th anniversary of Zelda is coming up. All this stuff was trending. And like all the old classics, and it just feels like Nintendo decided that they didn't want to release the classics. They just want to fucking... And you know what I want to hear? I can deal without hearing Breath of the Wild or whatever. But really what I want is I want Nintendo Switch Online to feature some good fucking games. Everybody's been looking forward to Earthbound. Everybody's been looking forward to a few different games. And like we want Game Boy Advance. We want GameCube. But here's the reason that's not going to happen. They sold the SNES and the NES Minis. That's already done. So you're not going to see any of this on Nintendo Switch Online until the Minis come out. Get a GameCube Mini. You're going to get a fucking, like a Game Boy Advance type situation. I mean, look at the game and play that happened with Mario. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's really weird, guys. It's like they just don't like money. And I think, personally, that Nintendo has completely lost the pulse. I think they've completely lost the pulse. They've always been the company who didn't really listen to other people. And that's helped them because their games are so different and unique. But the question then becomes, like, when is it healthy? You know, you got Game Pass. which is cheaper. You got PS Plus, which is cheaper, I believe. And then you have NSO, Nintendo Switch Online, which is more expensive. Wait, that is completely wrong information. I actually just gave y'all really bad information. Those are more expensive, but they also offer like 100 times more content. Okay? I don't think that what they're offering right now is worth the money. And what we've been asking for is at least like a virtual console, you know what I mean? Like, let us go in and buy the games we want. You know what I mean? If I could go in and buy the original Ocarina of Time on N64, I'd be completely happy with that. But that's just not kind of how things are going at the moment. So, in conclusion, Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Directs are just, it was just completely tone deaf. It was utterly tone deaf, and I don't understand why it was so tone deaf, but it was. And what are you going to do? Like, you know, what are you going to tell Nintendo? They're like one of the biggest companies in the world. And you know what's going to happen is as soon as all this stuff out, it's like Pokemon. Pokemon was bullshit. Pokemon sucked. Pokemon was like seriously pathetic. And everybody and their mom went and bought it, including us because Tatiana wanted it. But I made a stand when it comes to the new Mario that's a timed release. I said, fuck that. We're not buying that. And we haven't bought it. We're one couple out of millions of people who decided that they were going to feed into Nintendo's bullshit. So if you support that system, then good for you. But I personally think that they're slipping. And the Nintendo Direct was bullshit. And look forward to every other Nintendo Direct featuring 30 indie games and then one announcement that you slightly care about. Because I didn't get to the last announcement, which is Splatoon 3. Who cares about Splatoon 3? Nobody. That's who. I mean, I'm sure there's like 5 people out there who care about Splatoon 3. I'm sure like it's not completely devoid of fans. But to me, it feels like something that was completely unsubstantial. So, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you notice I'm pissed. I just did this off the top of my head, so it's not scripted or anything like that. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that your day goes eternally better than that train wreck of a Nintendo Direct did. Later.